It is going to become possible to hear the sound of country music in the rural fields of Howell Township, which is located in the state of Michigan. At Van Gilda Farm, which is situated at the southwest corner of West Ma Road and Fleming Road, the country music artist Luke Bryan will be performing as the headlining act for his annual farm tour on September 20, 2025. Following a difficult path to obtain the new venue, the Howell Township Board of Trustees gave the event the go-ahead during a special meeting on August 21, 2025. This served as a moment of success for both the fans and the organizers of the event. The permission, which was contingent on the submission of a bond, has set the stage for a night of music, community, and celebration under the stars in Michigan. The approval was received with a unanimous vote, despite the fact that trustees Shane Fagan and Matt Counts were not present. The farm tour enters a new phase of growth. Since 2009, Luke Bryan has been performing his farm tour, which is a tradition that takes music to rural communities and celebrates the origins of agriculture in the United States. This is a departure from the former location of the tour, which was at Kubiak Family Farms in nearby Conway Township, where Bryan appeared in 2021 and 2022. The tour will now be making its way to Howell Township in 2025. The event organizer, Dennis Freeman, was unable to fulfill the restrictions that were imposed by Conway Township. These requirements included obtaining written clearances from the Livingston County Sheriff's Office and Emergency Medical Services, both of which declined to grant them. Furthermore, previous concerts held at Kubiak Family Farms stretched the capacity of the local mobile service, which resulted in disturbances for both the attendees and the neighbors. The relocation to Van Gilda Farm, which is said to have improved cell coverage, is intended to result in a more consistent and enjoyable experience for the anticipated 20,000 fans. In spite of the obstacles, the choice was made. During the public hearing that took place on August 12, 2025, the Howell Township Planning Commission discussed the special land use proposal that was submitted. The fact that past disasters had caused local networks to become overwhelmed continued to raise concerns regarding cell service. In response to these concerns, Freeman mentioned that first responders would have access to FirstNet, a specialized communications network, and that Verizon will set up a booth equipped with a satellite Wi-Fi router and a charging station for restricted emergency calls. Despite the difficulties that were encountered in acquiring a temporary cell tower due to problems with the fiber connection, the Commission unanimously recommended approval, which paved the path for the board to make its ultimate commitment: one evening filled with stars. A full evening of music is certain to take place during the event, which is scheduled to begin at 5:00 p.m. and parking will open at 2:00 p.m. Before Luke Bryan takes the stage at 9:30 p.m., fans will be treated to opening sets by DJ Rock, Peach Pickens, Zach John King, and Tyler Hubbard. Zach John King will also be performing. The event is slated to end at 11 o'clock at night, which will ensure that the evening is full of activity, while also being respectful of the rural location. As a result of Bryan's lasting popularity as a 5-time Entertainer of the Year with classics such as Country Girl, Shake It For Me, and That's My Kind of Night, fans are clamoring to join the waitlist for tickets, despite the fact that the Farm Tour website reports that tickets have already been sold out. There is a profound link between Bryan and the Farm Tour. In Leesburg, Georgia, where he was raised on a peanut plantation, he initiated the tour with the intention of paying tribute to farmers and frequently bestowing scholarships upon students who come from farming households. According to a statement that he issued in 2021 regarding his visit, he stated that farmers are the backbone of this country. It is time to express my gratitude to them once more. The event is more than just a concert for Howell Township. It is a celebration of the agricultural origins of the region, an event that brings together locals and visitors in a shared love of music and community. A community-based effort. The organizers have gone to great lengths to ensure that everything goes well and without incident, as the logistics of hosting 20,000 people in a rural village are not an easy task. Bryan is providing financial support for public safety services, which includes personnel from the Fowlerville Police Department, the Howell Area Fire Department, the Livingston County Sheriff's Office, and the Livingston County Emergency Medical Services. In addition, there will be a total of 110 private security personnel present, and the University of Michigan Medical Center will establish a field hospital to manage any medical needs that may arise on site. This will ensure that ambulances are available for use in the event of an emergency. In addition, topics such as lighting, traffic control, dust management on dirt roads, and staff coordination to deal with unforeseen weather were discussed with the Planning Commission. During the hearing that took place on August 12, local neighbors expressed their concerns on the impact that the event would have, notably on mobile service. However, Freeman's efforts to get a portable cell tower from AT&T, T-Mobile, or Verizon ran into snags due to fiber restrictions. Some people pointed out that surrounding residences had private Wi-Fi, which ensures that occupants are connected to the internet. Despite this, the community's cautious support was earned by the promise of improved baseline service at Van Gilda Farm and the Verizon booth. This promise helped soothe some of the community's concerns. Certainly a night to recall. On the evening of September 20, as the sun goes down, Van Gilda Farm will be transformed into a sea of cowboy hats, flannel shirts, and bright phone lights. Fans will arrive early, tailgating in the parking lot, which will open at 2:00 p.m. They will share stories about their previous experiences at the farm tour and sing along to Bryan's hits over portable speakers. When Bryan takes the stage, the opening acts will set the stage, with Tyler Hubbard's high-energy performance certain to get the audience dancing before Bryan himself takes the stage. His repertoire is anticipated to include both older songs, such as Drunk on You, as well as more recent songs, in order to convey the laid-back and positive atmosphere that he is famous for. This event is something that Howell Township can take great pleasure in. There are a variety of farms, residences, and small businesses located within the township, which was established in 1836 and is home to 7,893 people as of the census taken in 2020. Howell is put on the map when it plays host to a celebrity of Bryan's caliber, whose status as a judge on American Idol and his career spanning 25 years have made him a household name. Van Gilda Farm will be the focus of attention for one night, despite the fact that the performance will take place at the same time as other local events, such as Brighton's Destination Stars Hollow. Getting past the music. The relocation of the farm tour to Howell Township is a manifestation of Bryan's dedication to adaptation and community integration. His team's commitment to maintaining the tour is demonstrated by the fact that they have relocated to Van Gilda Farm after encountering difficulties in Conway Township, which included worries around liability and issue with permits. Freeman, the organizer, emphasized that the 8-mile change was a minor hardship for ticket holders, and he made sure that continuity was maintained by maintaining the same date and a Fowlerville address from the previous event. He told WHMI, "It's just going from one farm to another," which plays down the significance of the occasion while simultaneously emphasizing the significance of the move. It will be a celebration of more than just music for those who are lovers of the band. In addition to honoring farmers, it is an opportunity for people to connect with the land and immerse themselves in Bryan's unique charisma. Fans are complimenting Bryan's independent spirit for bringing his tour to remote towns across many states, and social media is already humming with excitement as a result of these kind of posts. She wrote, "He will forever be my favorite artist," reflecting the sentiment of many people who were attending the Howell concert. An illuminating progeny. During the time that Luke Bryan is getting set to perform, Howell Township is getting ready to shine. It is a win for both the organizers and the inhabitants that the board has given its approval unanimously, which was achieved after months of planning and participation from the community. Taking place under the blue sky of Michigan, the performance will serve as a time of solidarity, bringing together families, farmers, and audience members. The night is going to be one that you will never forget, since there are safety precautions in place, there is a fantastic lineup, and Bryan has a deep connection to the rural way of life. As the final chords of huntin', fishin', and lovin' every day fade into the night, The audience will depart Van Gilda Farm with memories of a concert that celebrated not only the spirit of a town, but also the spirit of a country star. For Howell Township, the evening of September 20, 2025 will be a night when the field's sung and Luke Bryan will remind everyone why the farm tour continues to be a treasured tradition.